Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill for the Cubs, Justin Steele. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Brooks Baldwin.
Nope.
That's a little high. And we are underway. There's the strike. And that's in the dirt.
One strike.
That one the other way. It gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Austin Slater stands in now and watches strike one. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Slides, but he can't come up with it. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Miguel Vargas at the plate now. That's ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Slater, the lead runner, out at second. Vaughn at first. One gone. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0. Brandon Drury to the plate. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Happ ranging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Happ on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. And on the mound in this one, Jake Eder.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete, Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
In half up to hit.
left fielder, Ian.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Half lays off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Here's Nico Horner with 3 hits so far in the series, and he's knocked in 3 runs as well. Line drive. In time to Vaughn. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That's foul.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
Well, they opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Fought off foul. Suzuki, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that one's gone. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hitless at 4 at-bats yesterday. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Hit in the air, right field. Colas makes the grab, and that's the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here is Sosa to the plate. Steele back to work. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Now the 0-1. And he pumps it a strike. Got him swinging. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd. Here's Corey Lee.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. Now at the plate, Michael A. Taylor. And first offering is fouled off. The other way. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Taylor runs. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. That one to first. Vaughn steps on first for the out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That's outside.
That's
ball one. And another ball. That's in there. And that's strike one. One out, bases empty. And a base hit right there.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Matt Shaw at the plate and takes high there. Fouled off down the right side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Vidal Brujan, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The changeup missing, and that's ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone. 3 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Fly ball to right. Drops into the glove. Now a long throw to first. Digging in. Ian Happ. He's 0 for 1. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Kelly, the lead runner at second. Shaw at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball two.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one is back. Brings it in. That is the inning.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
All set for the start of the inning. Austin Slater stands in. Slater goes 6'1", batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that one clips the corner. Out towards right center field. Tucker puts it away, and there's one down. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Andrew Vaughn.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty.
Miguel
And now the DH,
Vargas.
Miguel Vargas. He's already homered here in this one. A little bit high. And that's ball one. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here at Wrigley Field, Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Nico Horner.
Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Slater in pursuit. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that one almost got him.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game.
Kyle Tucker.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Slater tracks it down for the out.
Fuck up the plays, just wanna see that stank on your face. Funk up the plays, we're just trying to dance, yo, turn up the bass.
The Windy City Showdown continues now. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Hit on the ground to short. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Oscar Colas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly to left his first time. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in 1 inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Sosa.
He swings and fouls one off. That one is upstairs.
1-1.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one just misses. Too high, and it's ball 4.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here's the catcher, Corey Lee. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's the strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom 4, here's Nolan Arenado.
The first baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's bad. Bangs off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Swanson digs in. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That's inside. And that's a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Next offering misses down and away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Kelly takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Inside just missed. High fly ball, right field. Colas brings it in. And that is a big first out. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And there's a strike. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. And now it's Vidal Brujan. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. The Windy City
Leading
showdown
off for the White
continues
Sox,
now.
the center fielder,
And
number
now it's going to
24,
be Michael A. Taylor. Steele back to work. A little bit low. And that is ball one.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him.
Now
Just a solid swing right there.
Austin
Caught it out front and ripped it
Slater.
into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Austin Slater. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Throw into third. In there safely.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive.
Runner on the go. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run across. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Just a great approach. Looked like that.
New pitcher now, Nate Pearson.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
One out, runner at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Vargas. And that one missing low. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now Brandon Drury. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And that one fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Two on, 1 out. That to right. Tucker should have it. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 4.
Now
Oscar Colas steps to the plate for the White Sox. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball, that's low.
This one in the dirt. Next
Ball,
pitch is outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air, out to left. Half. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
You know, these Cubs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first, and next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Ball 1 there.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Nope, that's down.
Happ on at first, nobody out. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first. It's 6-3.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that.
White Sox going with a new arm, Edward Bizzardo.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Inside move to second. Horner back in on a dive.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
One on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Fly ball down the line. Colas sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Tucker.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And takes low for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Back to work, 3-2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Arenado, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. to center and a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
The batter,
2
number
on,
7.
1 out. And
Shortstop,
here comes Dansby
Dansby.
Swanson.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Oh, that's out.
That one outside. 1-0. Still only 1 out here in the inning. There's the strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. First pitch just misses.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and the inning is over. The Windy City Showdown continues now. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. First pitch misses. Pearson, the tall righty, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. And another ball. And now 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed. Out towards left center. Brujan sizes this one up. And there's one away. And now Corey Lee. In the air to left center. Hat settles under it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Michael A. Taylor now at the plate. 1 for 2. This to third. Zips it to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Third baseman, Matt Shaw.
That one ripped left field back there. It bangs off the wall. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Brujan in the box now. Takes strike 1. Man at second. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it across to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. 1 for 3. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Got him swinging.
The batter, number
So here's
2.
corner now.
Second baseman.
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Ground ball left side. In time to Vaughn. And that will end the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Julian Merriweather.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And
One
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one misses up and in. And the count is filled up. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now
here's the left fielder, Austin Slater. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the inside corner for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. He goes down looking.
Now
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. James Karinchak. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Line drive and foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the outside edge. 2-2.
Really nice 2-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Next offering way off the plate. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. One away.
Right fielder,
Big
number
time
30,
out leading off the home 7. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Kyle Tucker. That one outside. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting.
Here's
First
Nolan
baseman,
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Lifted in the air, right field. Colas under it, and that's the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ben Brown.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Miguel Vargas.
And that's in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
1-2 here. And that one hit to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now
and next to hit for the Sox,
baseman,
Brandon Drury. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. That missed inside. And it's 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-4. So up next, Oscar Colas, 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
0-1.
That misses. And 1-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. It's 8-4.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Porter Hodge.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
One out, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one. Corey Lee steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
Karinchak back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. That one off the mark. 2-0. That one missing inside. Clips the corner, and it's 3-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Kelly stands in now, looks at that one inside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Matt Shaw, the next cut to hit.
Matt Shaw.
And misses inside.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And another ball. Swanson, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one finds the zone, and now 3-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
To third might be 2. 1 at second.
He's out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning.
I finally made up my mind to take a better stand. Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God.
Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. The pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Yeah.
That missed by a lot. 3-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bruhan sizing this one up. And there's one down. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
That one close, ruled a ball. And now it's even 1-1. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Outside corner, got him looking. 2 down, bases empty. Austin Slater steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 1-1 now. Hit in the air out to center field. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Tyler Gilbert.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Vidal Brujan digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out of ground. Out back for the bottom of the 9th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started. John Birdie.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Gilbert in his 2nd season, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. And they'll do it again. Right side. Colas hauls it in, and there's 1 away. He's 2 outs away. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-2. Got him swinging. Cubbies with only 1 out left. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the corner for a strike. 2-1 now. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
On the ground, and this should do it. Now the throw to first on the run. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
that's off
missed.
the plate.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Corner around second, heads for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate, safe. It's 8-5.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Loud contact.
Justin Anderson on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. And ball one to the right fielder. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And that misses. And now 2-0. And that is out of play.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.